CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales? Hey, Merry Christmas! December 21. Whew, whoever thought we'd get here with all the old COVID kicking about. Alright, so I had my head in the archive, and I was trying to think, what can I tell you? And I was listening to a gig that we played at the Bull and Gate. It was the band called the Fever Dogs that I was in. Me, Dave Weston, Amon Amazande, Simon Newser, or Spuggy if you know him that way. And also the drummer's name was Nick. We're not going to talk about him though. Well, there's probably about 20 stories that I could tell you around this gig, I tell you that. But the one that I've chosen to tell you is about Dave Weston. So basically, we're doing this gig at Bull and Gate. It was the last gig that the Fever Dogs ever played. But yeah, so we're on stage, we're having it. We had a massive crowd to this gig. Like a lot of my UPS pals were there. Yeah, it was nuts. Everyone was going mad. And I got to admit, I don't think we was having the best gig in the world either. Like, it weren't going as good as it should. You know what I mean? But so we're playing through the set, and about 2 or 3 songs before the end of the set, Dave Weston, who was the bass player of the band, so we're all playing away, and he just took his bass off and just started to smash it all over the floor. Yeah, and then he's decided, once he's smashed his bass, he's jumped off the stage, and with one of his pals, I'm not sure who it was, but they left the venue and they went down to another venue called The Verge and watched whatever bands were on in there that night. But yeah, it left the rest of us on the stage, and it was a bit mental because we was just like looking at each other, laughing, and then we tried to play on for the last 3 songs without a bass player, and yeah, another funny thing that happened was my pal Eamon, he sort of like was trying to grab the broken bass guitar off the stage, like so, and then in the end I just grabbed him, pulled him up onto the stage, and he's grabbed hold of this bass like that's in about 3 bits, but it's like 2 of the bits are still together because the bass is like the strings are holding the top of the neck and the body together, you know what I mean? And then I've decided to get Eamon on the floor and then start to try and tie him up with this broken bass guitar. But yeah, it was proper funny. It was just so funny. Like, yeah, I never did ask Dave if the band that him and his pal went down to watch was any good. Yeah. All right. Well, nice one. Merry Christmas. Have a good. Well, it's probably just after Christmas that you're hearing this if you're listening. Yeah. Hope the turkey went well, and yeah, sweet, nice one. Speak to you in the new year. Nice one. CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales?